the idea of self-creation is a concept that we say in philosophy is analytically false. That is, it is false by definition. Again, I remind you that at the beginning we looked at those principles of knowledge, the principles of epistemology that were crucial for understanding truth of any sort. And I said principles that we ought never to negotiate as theists, because those who reject theism along the line will reject one or more of those principles of knowledge, such as the law of non-contradiction, the law of causality, and so on. Now, when we look at the idea of self-creation, it's manifestly absurd, because for something to create itself, to be its own, and to be an effect that is its own cause, to create itself, it would have to exist before it existed. Or to put it another way, to create itself, it would have to be before it was. Or to state it one more way, that would mean that something would have to be and not be at the same time and the same relationship, which clearly violates the law of non-contradiction and puts this idea into the level of pure irrationality and absurdity. Again, for something to create itself, it would have to antedate itself. It'd have to be before it was. Does everybody understand that? All right. So, the idea of self-creation is, by logical analysis, a false premise.